Pepperoni nipples.
Switches, I got girls, I got
hoes,
I got motherfucking bitches.
I got bitches all on my dick and every day, sucking on my balls, licking on my balls. Bitches, they know.
Stick it in that booty hole, my balls. My
Ball licking? Say what? Bitch? I don't know, Mario. You enjoy ball licking?
I've been getting your balls licked.
Cuban. Oh, well, yeah, listen. I mean,
like that's enjoyable?
Yeah, it's very pleasurable. You know, if you look at the male anatomy and the female anatomy, it's basically identical because the labia is really the ball sack, right?
Right.
So,
sure.
I mean, do you like having your labias licked? Yeah. So it's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a sensation to it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you like having your gooch played with, Mario?
I mean, who doesn't? And I mean,
The
nowadays,
gooch?
I mean, the gooch is a nice little area as long as, you know.
There's something there. Like I like,
There was a name for it, right? The Devil's Drive-Through or something like that.
Dang.
I never heard of it, but
the Devil's Drive
that's so fucking fitting.
Driveway. I gotta look it up now.
Yeah, let us know.
That I'm surprised you
I
actually
thought-
don't know that because that's something that fucking Pete would just know randomly.
I would think it's called like the Gucci or something like that. You know what I mean?
The Gucci.
It's the Gooch, so you might as well call it the Gucci.
All right.
Yeah,
you know.
So the Devil's Driveway is the area between the male's ball sack and his butthole. So the taint.
Devil's Driveway.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Just don't park your car on there.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
You're listening to Pigz Radio, broadcasting live from a secret location in Compton, California.
Yeah, oh yeah,
The talk show that makes psychiatrists see other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists,
Other psychiatrists. Pigz Radio episode 272. Guys, we are on our way. The road to episode 300 is upon us.
I thought we were on the way to the liquor store or some shit like that.
Oh, no, we got, dude, we're all fancy. You brought like
Yes, cheers. I missed you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, Mrs. Cuban. Pete.
She's back.
Pete was not allowed to leave the house today without a chaperone, so that's why she's here, and she thought there was going to be rubber dicks. And we're going to get into that in a second.
Excited, yes.
But we do have Big Blue here, still dressed up for the festivities of
No,
Christmas.
Don't tempt me.
She said she couldn't miss an opportunity for pegging. So.
I was like, who are they going to experiment on? You guys don't have like coochies? I'll be there. I'm just...
And I'm sure you have
right.
a lot of experience. By the way, how many sex toys have you guys like purchased or run through or?
You guys are into that?
Yeah.
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 Look at them, definitely.
Like a definite from Mrs. QP, but
Yeah,
from-
totally.
That's how we
Oh,
stay
yeah.
young. You gotta
You guys are young.
BDSM,
Oh.
toys.
Oh.
We have some ropes. We have some stuff like some hinges.
Wait, what?
Well,
Hinges?
it's fun. Well, the ropes are attached.
The ropes
Oh,
are
The hinges are attached to the
the-
bed,
to
and
our
then we
bed frame.
we tie it down.
Yeah.
Like, do you guys really use this stuff? I mean,
Yes,
I
we
mean,
Yeah,
like
we do.
frequently or
Dude,
no?
they
No,
not
not
as often.
frequently.
Not as often as we used to.
Just
We used to
depends.
do like every day kind of deal. And
At one point, yeah.
yeah,
And
But
then
no,
you,
every so often we'll
I-
be like, what happened to our...
yeah.
ropes?
So we for stuff like that, like I think you would just have to step it up a notch. And
Okay, so
I think we're too afraid to open that door. you
Okay,
know?
so I haven't gone to the extreme of this, so I don't know. Maybe now for futureness, I can reference. By the way, Pete, you continue to amaze me, and I keep telling you that's what got you promoted around here. So good job, Pete.
he's like a cornucopia.
So
of
I mean, do you guys
crazy shit.
schedule a meeting of some sorts, a common ground, maybe a Starbucks where shit gets crazy? There's like people around.
A
where-
contract. and all
Something where
that.
like, hey, we're gonna talk about this, and like, let's decide, and then after that,
It was kind of just natural. It just happened, and then, I kind of just didn't say stop, and it was just how far you can take it, and
How far did you guys take it?
it was pretty far, like painful far,
Really?
but not like
oh my god,
like scary far. But then I kind
Like,
of
he
like
didn't break
it.
out a knife or anything.
No.
no cutting, no.
But I was kind of like,
engraving.
there's this glove that they sold at this place that we went to
Uh-huh.
that had a whole bunch of little spikes, and I was like, I want this, but then
to get
There were studs. There were studs.
like
on
metal studs on like
Yeah.
punk rock
but they were
jackets and shit.
super. No, they were super pointy, very, very, very tiny, and I was like, I kind of want this, but he's like, no, you're gonna scar. I'm like, damn it.
No, well, I
So-
told her there's a level to it. So feeling little pricks at the same time. Kind of gives its own little. It gives you a little.
No pun intended, right?
Yeah, it gives you
Whoop whoop, little dick.
gives you a different sensation versus something getting smacked across with feeling one whole solid. So it's a little,
So this is something you put on your hand to smack her.
or vice versa.
Oh shit! You're whatever you're into, you do as well. Or
Well, we try to do stuff that's usually comfortable for the two of us. Obviously, what she likes might be a little different, so we kind of try to compromise, meet in the middle somewhere.
So once again, after you guys hooked up, and obviously you guys had like I guess normal people sex or whatever missionary, and like you trying not to wake up your mom next door because I'm sure it was probably at your house or something, right? So then from there, like, how does this start exploring? I mean, you guys went to go see 50 Shades of Grey, then all of a sudden, like, want to go
read
do
the
that
book?
shit? Or
I
what?
was disappointed.
By the way, I've never even seen that movie.
So
Is
the
that
movie-
I haven't either.
The movie
Never
came
yet.
out. She
My
wanted to
ex-wife was
see
really
it because
into
obviously we were in that kind of feel, and we went in with with notepad and left empty-handed. We actually didn't
I
learn
like the
anything
red
from
room idea and the stuff hanging, the things you can use, but I didn't like.
Now, what exactly is the red room?
It's a bondage
Hold
room.
on, can you? Yeah.
Put it in my mouth already?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
You don't act. You know what's up.
No, time and take.
I know.
So, yeah.
It's a bondage room, so just a whole bunch of different types of like paddles and ropes and.
So it's
It's
where
a bondage room, but it's called like a red room. It's where
Okay.
the action. It's a scene. It's a bondage scene.
Uh-huh.
So you are in a scene and you have this word that you say.
your safe word.
Your safe word, yes.
Right,
And
so
you
you-
become this other person. So in the scene, you get to do whatever it is that you need to do. And then obviously, when you leave the scene, when you leave the red room, it becomes back to your normal life.
But
And
in that room, you're just
in that
somebody
room, it's
totally
just
different.
it's
kinda
making
like-
sure you please the person.
It's
Okay.
like, I wouldn't take too far into it, but like, hey, you kind of just dump out your shit and then you go
And then
on
you
about
leave.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are young and you're
Obviously, we don't have like a red room and a scene.
Well, I was,
and, like,
I was gonna say.
Or
he's
I
not
mean,
my
do
master.
You guys got like a
is
red
he?
closet? Do you guys have like a red closet or something? You
We
guys
got a-
climb in
we
the
got a
closet
box.
and just
Get
start
in the closet.
We got a
No.
box.
beating the shit out of each
We
other
have
in
a
the
red
closet or
box
something?
where all of our
it's-
toys are.
It's actually
Oh.
That's cool.
it's
we
a
do.
very it's a very nice box. It's
Yeah.
black with like
It is a nice
like a
box.
purple in it. I don't know.
Like velvet and shit? What the
It's
fuck? Is
not
it like
velvet.
Prince? Does it look
No,
like
but
Prince?
it's
But
a
it,
nice
it
box.
actually
Or
came
what?
with a pair of boots I bought, and I kept.
Wait, did you say Harry Potter boots? Wait, what did
No,
you say?
boots.
A
he
pair of
bought.
boots I bought like online, and the box was actually very nice, and I fucking kept it, and that's where I store. our
Wait.
stuff.
Oh, okay. So like sex boots?
No,
Like,
no, no.
Oh,
it's
okay.
just,
I-
No,
okay.
dude, no, just like a shoebox.
like a dildo.
Okay, I
Like
don't know,
a
dude. Like,
shoebox that he.
I'm like,
Like
damn.
the-
Well, dude, I'm exploring this new like level of like
But
Kama
yeah,
Sutra crazy shit. Like I don't know if there's sex
Look
boots or
at
not.
them, dude. They're young, dude. They don't have that kind of money to go and fucking buy this fucking cedar oak fucking chest. You know what I mean? And fucking-
Hey, I kind of wanted to get that
Honestly,
Kama
a
Sutra
friend-
chair.
A
Okay,
friend,
well, there you
actually, a friend of mine actually does. He actually does
woodwork.
woodwork. Yeah, and he actually does very decent stuff, and he gets paid to do that stuff. So
Well-
I'm gonna talk to him, give me that cedar.
There you go.
And a paddle.
But
and
listen,
a,
have him do the Mrs. P, like, is asking for this Kama Sutra chair, which I'm not familiar with. Mario, pull it up, can you?
Yeah, I'll
It's
get on
different
that.
Are ready to it? Are
positions.
you ready? Hi.
Yeah. Sorry.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
fucking
Kama Sutra
bastard.
chair.
So once again, so when you guys first started, I mean, did you guys start something small? Did you guys
Yeah,
did
of
you
course.
actually go to like sex stores first, or
I'm aggressive.
We did go to a lot
You
of sex
beat
stores
her?
when we were.
Yeah, not so much in a sense, but a lot of.
I
It
don't
was
mind
a
a
biting.
beating.
It was a biting, like a piece of meat grabbed, and
so
just
that's the
kinda-
gateway. If you know you're
Yeah.
gonna be into it or not.
Right,
like,
right.
Okay.
So she went
Wait.
with it too and started, biting and clawing, and then we there wasn't a stop till after.
Hey,
where-
hey, if we ask you
It
to
started
li-
going to like choking, almost passing out.
Oh,
that I
shit.
liked.
Really?
And then he was like, "Hey, we can't." And I'm like,
There's
"No,
a
I'm gonna
limit."
pass out."
and then
Really?
and then there's
like you really get off on fucking him choking you out to where you're passing out.
Almost. There was this one time where,
Was a little
Mom, I hope you're not watching. There's
Mom
this
is
one
definitely
time where
watching.
I was like getting dizzy and I got a little lightheaded.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, "Oh my god, I'm feeling lightheaded, but like don't stop." And he was like, "I think you're gonna pass out." And I'm like, "No, I'm not." Like I probably was about to pass out, but I liked it.
By the
But
way,
I didn't
Pete,
know I
just
was
in
gonna
case
pass
you
out.
kill her, we already have it on record here. So yeah,
But- but it
totally,
was-
she wanted it.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah,
But I didn't
it's
know I was gonna
consensual,
pass out.
dude. So
It's consensual.
Wait,
I mean-
so did you notice her just bobbling her fucking head like a piece of
No.
corpse?
No,
or-
she-
was-
she
Oh,
said
or
it.
she-
She said
I
it.
was conscious, but
She
Oh, okay.
said it, so I was like, okay, man, just are you, are
So-
you okay? So keep going, don't stop.
Do you guys have a safe word?
Like I said, we never got that far off, but mine is pineapple. I like pineapple.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
I like pineapple.
She wouldn't
but
even
I don't
know.
have.
Like, look, she doesn't.
I
have
didn't
a-
even know that was
Well,
your safe
like I
word.
said, we never moved on.
He's
man.
never
I
had to
joked,
say pineapple.
I've joked about it, saying that's my safe word. So to me, that is my safe word.
Ooh. Do you,
Pineapple.
But we never gone that far where we have to use a safe word. I think we know.
If you had to have a safe word, Mrs. Cuban Pete, what would it be?
I don't even know. I don't know if it's a color or.
You could just say you're turning me off, and I can just be like, "Oh,
Hey, nigga, you choking
Yeah.
the fuck. You choking the fuck out.
I
Back
kind
the
of just
fuck
have
up,
to just
dog.
blend. I'll just be like, okay, stop, and then that's it.
I don't know if stop,
Stop.
in that.
I think
in
there's a
that
tone of
is-
saying it like.
I guess.
Stop it. Like that? You mean?
No, like stop.
There's like a slap to stop.
Stop,
But I don't know,
motherfucker.
man. I mean, that's super fucking confusing. How do I not know? Like, confused. I'm like, oh no, she's into it. Like,
True.
Yeah.
that's so.
Yeah, I guess
I don't
Maybe
know.
would
Like I
need
said,
to
we
You
think
should say
haven't-
about
probably
it.
like teddy
Maybe
bears.
like red.
Teddy bears.
red.
Teddy
Yeah.
grams.
I guess that's pretty random. So yeah, that would work.
Red.
I like titty.
Red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stop
Red.
sign red.
Right.
I guess.
Yeah. Stop sign red. Stop. Yeah.
Well, red is the color of Valentine's Day, and that's what this episode's all about. So thank you for you guys for coming here. We have so many more questions. I'm just even more baffled.
Yeah.
What
yeah,
are
we gotta
you
get back
into?
it.
What are you into? What's the most you guys have done?
First of all, I'm not a pain guy. At
You're not
least
a pain guy?
not inflicted on me. Absolutely.
shit.
Absolutely.
You don't like Spanx? Who's?
Oh, I definitely don't. Caller, you're on Pigz, and do you like to be spanked?
Nah, I'm more of a whipping type of person.
I'm sorry, you're what now?
A whipping type of person.
So you do the whipping.
Oh.
Or you get whipped.
Oh, no, getting whipped. I grew up going to a Catholic church, and there was this nun, and
Oh Lord.
I think that's
Oh,
where
Lord.
is that where the fetish started then for you?
oh yeah, and then she used to wear like these like knee sandals and shit, and then oh man.
And then she spanked you with the chancla,
Like,
or
nah, she just had open toe sandals and all like cheese.
So Birkenstocks. So she had basically.
And I was
had
like,
Birkenstocks.
oh,
Crocs.
Yeah, no, you don't like huaraches, man. It's probably the Mexican croc.
So did you actually start a fetish from getting spanked by these nuns at the Catholic school?
Sorry, what was that?
Did you start a fetish from that?
Oh yeah, it
Did
took
you start
on.
a fetish
I
size
graduated
after
and
that?
left, and then
so she would spank
I
you,
know
or
that.
you would spank her? How did it start?
Mm.
no, well, I get spanked.
So you
Yeah.
were,
I think he likes the spanking.
he likes the spanking.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice.
So is that kind of
It
your
was
thing
good
now?
times. It was good times.
Right. So
Yeah, I
that's
was wondering
your,
if they took any if they have any clothes available for Big Blue.
You know what? He's still rocking the Christmas gear. We're waiting for Likens then to come through with the new pair of digs. We're supposed to have some little wings and a little diaper for fucking Cupid, but Likens
Fucking
Den
failed
is
it.
Likens Den is nowhere to be found. I haven't heard from him since his last drunken debauchery that he had.
there's not. We're still waiting for the next full moon. That's why he hasn't showed up.
Right.
so.
Are you
Yeah, no,
are you familiar with Likens Den by chance?
No, he's around the corner. He's around there
He's
somewhere.
familiar with
down
Big
the
Blue for
street.
some reason. Did
He
you guys
knows
have
it.
an encounter?
But then again, everyone knows Big Blue.
He's been spanked by Big Blue.
He's out there like that.
Yeah.
Actually, I have used Big Blue as a weapon, and he is fucking dangerous. He hurts. If you get slapped by Big Blue, it fucking hurts. You guys will probably be into
Don't
that.
tell me what a good time.
Is there a Miss Blue around there?
Wait, what happened?
Is there a Miss Blue for Mr. Blue?
You know what? Maybe we need to work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
blue
we should.
vagina.
Oh shit!
Like a rubber vagina, dude. You know what I mean?
Pocket pussy.
Yeah, whatever. A
Yeah.
flashlight, whatever. We gotta put it together on.
Hey, how much are one of those? Because it sounds like you might know that.
No, that's on right now. It's on sale. I think for like $29.99.
Down the street.
And it comes with anal beads, but you know it's multi-use. You can use it as a necklace or some shit.
I'll tell you it's a necklace.
'Cause, you know, bitches love necklaces.
Yes.
Oh,
So yeah,
did you just give someone a necklace?
Especially pearl necklaces.
Pearl necklaces, yeah.
yeah, he's down. He's down.
You're down to give a pearl
Alright.
necklace?
Shout out to Pigz, and I'm out.
Hey, if you see Likens Den, tell him to make a little mini Likens Den T-shirt for Big Blue.
Oh, I know, right? For the holidays, maybe for St. Patty's.
No, just in general, just a Likens Den little like a Big Blue T-shirt
So you can
with
promote.
Lycan's logo on it to promote. Like that way, Big Blue is sponsored by Lycan's.
There we go.
There you go. Fucking give him what is it? Lycan's and tramp stamp and shit.
No, we get him a Letterman
too,
jacket
that too,
with
that
little
too.
patches.
All right.
All right, get on that.
I'm out.
So what happened with Badger?
Badger just stopped showing up, and then every so often she'll make a grand appearance. So we haven't seen her in a little while. I invited her, but I don't know what
Yeah, I was
happened.
hoping to see her today. She's
Look, we were supposed to have rubber dicks. We were supposed to have Nina's toys and Nina's sex toys, but some shit popped off, and she didn't fucking come through. And I know,
Fortunately,
guys,
she
I
couldn't
know.
make it. Yeah.
2 weeks in a row, and I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It was those dirty fucking bitches from that fucking stupid strip joint.
Right.
And I mean-
That sucked. Well,
Wait, what
it
about
sucked
them?
and it didn't because we didn't
They
see
just
the
didn't come through.
We never saw the grade of women that were going to come in. It could have been like garbage and shit.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Could have been the day shift girls. You know what I mean?
I would have taken the
Those-
day
With
shift
the
girls.
C-sections.
Well.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean there are questions.
They
for-
exist.
that to me is just like living art that has a story to tell.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Art, it's beautiful.
Obviously, we know where she's working for, so.
So yeah, so those bitches didn't fucking roll through. So fuck them whores and fuck that fucking place.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
How dare I think they
Aw.
be on top of their shit?
Badger
but-
said she'll be here soon, but not tonight.
Oh, she said that.
Yeah.
All right,
So
tell her.
she'll come sometime.
All right,
I
Badgers.
came because of you. You're my woman crush.
Damn.
No, you should only come
Crush
for me.
Sunday.
Shout out to the fucking Badger. We
On
haven't seen her
Wednesday.
in a long time. I think she rolled up like.
It's been a while since the Dodgers lost.
Oh, that was
Since
yeah,
the
that was
Dodgers-
that day.
This is a fucking bad luck ass Badger.
Fucking
Bitch ass
bitch-ass
baby Badger.
Badger. Fuck the Badger. All right, so yeah, so about these sex toys. So when you guys started with sex toys, did you guys start off with like something small? Like how does that kind of like really come into play with like, no? You just went for it? Just fuck it?
I was.
Nah, when you say sex toys, it's not. I don't think like dildo. I don't think we don't
use
own
dildo.
Yeah, we don't
No?
own a dildo.
We have like butt plugs and
Vibrators,
But
paddles.
okay,
Yeah.
I get that.
ropes and paddles but we don't have like hardcore like a dildo. Like,
Actually,
I'm not gonna
but
put a
I did
dildo
tell
in
her.
my, like in my ass.
I did tell her I
while
want to get like a cast because you could buy one of those things where you can make your own,
Wait, a
Make it
cast
when
of
you need
what?
it.
make a
That's his
dildo
dick.
with your own
Dick.
penis.
Yeah. Like do a cast. You know,
What?
Like a master
Okay.
of
Yeah,
plastic.
it's like you make it at home.
Okay.
Like
So as a
song
kid-
about
Wait,
that
this
shit.
is a real thing. I've never heard of
Yeah,
fucking
so
a
it's a
do-it-yourself.
cat.
Take
It's
it
fun.
home, make your own dick fucking
Right, and
yeah.
dildo.
there's
and I
two
was like,
kids.
I'd be down.
There's a kit
I'd
where it
keep
does
that.
just the penis, and there's another one
We'd
where
break
it does
up
the
and I'd
balls,
keep it.
the balls and penis.
Fucking sucks.
Thanks.
Give her multiple
Damn.
points.
Dude, she's like just straight up.
Fuck, that was
I'm
cold.
just
blooded. I was like,
I'm gonna sign
Savage
that on
as
our.
that's like flamed over there. Like finish him.
I'm gonna melt that shit. Throw it in the grill.
There you go. There you go.
Fuck, Pete. Well, but you know, here's the sucky thing. He's gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Gonna do what?
So yeah, you could
Get
cast
his
your
fucking-
dick with like plaster and shit and
Yeah.
fucking make a rubber.
He
double
was
out of it,
serious
so.
too, and I was
No,
like,
they-
okay.
How much
could-
is that?
It's like 100 and some bucks.
Is it
Oh
really?
shit.
Yeah, you could
You
on
looked into
Amazon.
it or what?
Yeah, no, Amazon had something too, but because they
Was the deal of
They
the
sent you,
day?
like, a kid or
because
some shit, I'm
Amazon
pretty
is probably the number one like sex distributing places now, so you can find just about anything on Amazon.
Amazon's
Anything
number
on
one for
Amazon,
everything.
Yeah.
So there's certain stuff like I said I'm scared to go into.
Like what? What's your absolute like? No, I'm not doing that
Like
shit.
there's
Like
there's
pain,
cock
pain.
ring there's cock rings with like
about that.
penis pee hole plugs.
cock. Wait.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Okay, hold on. Cock ring with.
So it has like a hook that goes inside the urethra.
Why is it always the cock
smells
rings that
so
get
good.
fucking collars going?
Tastes good too.
All right, hold on.
What's your absolutely
Caller, you're on Pigz.
Hey.
Hey.
Pigz Radio.
Hey.
What's going on?
Hey, this sounds like a fucking dick. Is this fucking Dick Star?
Oh
Big
shit.
time.
That's
Big
funny
time,
because I
guys.
recognize
How you
Dick Star. I don't
doing?
even know what Dick Star.
Fucking that's Dick
Yeah.
Star. Hey, just
I have your CD at home. I love the picture on it. Titties.
it's
You got-
who doesn't love titties, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Those are big fucking
Big
tits.
time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Tank from Dick Star, thank you for the invite for the record release party that you had out there in Santa Monica at the trip. It was fucking really good turnout. Very emotional for everyone. I mean, this dude was acting like he had like an award show and he fucking nailed it and he fucking did.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Yeah, check this shit out.
I fucking loved it.
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming, dude. It meant a lot.
To PigzRadio.com.
It was an emotional night. You're totally right.
In store for you.
Yeah.
Hold on, check this out.
Yeah.
And bend over. Pigs Radio.
Can you hear this?
Yeah, I hope so.
What's your
Why is there dead air?
Pigs Radio. Sit right down and enjoy the show.
Just out of curiosity, were you able to hear any of the music that just played?
Did I? Well, I think there's some delay because the last thing I saw you guys were talking about the make your own dildo kit.
Oh, say exactly
I'm
what I was
guessing he
talking
made
about.
one.
Now, Tank, obviously, with all the music and all the fucking the shit you've been into, and I am sure you've had a fucking handful of STDs. I just know it. You're white and you're fucking weird. Have you ever made a fucking replica of your fucking dick?
I actually have, man.
I know it.
Yeah. And
Is that a song, by the way?
It gets the job done, man. And
What do you mean by that? Like when you can't get the job done, do you just like whip your other dick out and then
Oh
it gets the
shit!
job done?
Like you
or?
tag team the fucking other dick, like, and it's not really cheating. It's like it's not the
hey,
assist. It's like
I'm tired, so you're next.
That
Like,
would be so
It's a
crazy.
DDP, double penetration.
That would be so crazy. Like fucking, that's like what do you call it? A double penetration, like Inception kind of thing, where it's like his dick's in the ass and then his dildo's in the pussy, or vice
But that's
versa.
his
You know what I
dick,
mean?
yeah.
But it's his dick. Both of them are his dicks. You know what I mean?
I'm
that's
more,
a great idea.
dude.
Hell
That's
yeah.
that is fucking nuts. I didn't, I even thought about it. Like fuck, you tag in, they start going the extra mile, then you come in for the fucking finish line. You're still the hero.
Or you know where he's getting like he puts a girl doggy style. And he's getting head on this side, and then he reaches around and he's fucking her with his own
That's
dildo
it.
on
I'm
the other
convinced.
side.
Babe, you better order that shit.
You know what I mean?
See, this is what happens when Dick Star gets involved. See, Cuban Pete, you're gonna have to get your fucking dick.
I'm
ripped.
already
He's
looking
ordering
it
right
up.
now.
Shut up, you
He's like Amazon. He's
No,
Are you
no,
getting that
him,
shit dropped off right
he's
now with a
gonna
drone?
order it.
Do they drop shit off in Compton in the drones?
No, we have that
get
the
shot
2
right
hour,
now?
the 2 hour,
So it's
yeah,
2
but
hours.
2 days.
2 hour delivery.
Well,
But
dude,
that's for the most part, it's gonna be from like 8 to 10.
Wow.
Cuban Pete, I heard you say like I think you heard of one that was like $100, but I don't know if you guys know, or maybe you've already seen it. There's one for like 30, man, that works pretty badass.
Leave it up to Tank to come up with the budget.
Hey,
the budget.
but
Oh, you're gonna have to
how-
tell us. You're gonna have to tell
But
us
is
where.
it like safe? Like, can you
It's
just
made
put
out of
it
sand
in
and shit.
someone and
Well, look,
like
yeah,
chemicals
safe. I
and
mean,
stuff? Like, how
it's
safe
not
is it
like-
for a girl?
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
I said, is it safe as far as like chemicals and stuff? Like, how safe is it for a girl? Like, do I
Well,
gotta put
I-
a condom
yeah,
on
I-
it? And
I can't speak for like the import laws in America right now.
Oh shit.
It's still here.
And he don't give a fuck. This is motherfucking Tank from Dick Star. He's a rock star. He don't give a shit about that.
I do care about my dick.
I know, but
yeah,
I mean, but look.
No, it's safe. Yeah, it's it's the glowing. I got the glow in the dark. There's a glow in the dark vibrating version. That's
oh,
what the girl
dude,
wants.
Fun.
you definitely have cancer on your penis now for sure.
Yeah, like Cuban Pete's like looking for like the organic or like
Yeah.
the
yes,
vegan friendly one.
please. Thank
And
you.
then Tank's talking about like the fucking the shit.
And what's
that's,
that? What's that one with the
manufactured in
plastic
China
with
and
the
shit.
what is it? No, the baby.
Oh, the CFC? No, what the fuck is that, dude? I know what you're talking about, dude. Like fucking the stuff that Apple stays away from, man. All the fucking chemical ridden
Yes.
like plastics and
A
stuff.
gluten-free-
You mean everything from
I
Mexico?
want GMO though, 'cause I want it
There,
big.
Japan.
Well, look, I mean, you only got to stick it in there for like 5 minutes, So I don't know.
Wait, I mean, is that the you only need a 5-minute break? And like, are you tagging in, or are you
Yeah,
are you double penetrating?
How to make the mold? You got to like basically stick your business in a tube
Oh.
that's filled with goo.
But it has to stay hard for
Yeah.
5 minutes.
It does.
I
Yeah,
think you got a
gotta
problem
stay
with
out.
that.
So you got.
I'm about to say why.
Oh, fuck.
I was
Fuck,
so
dude, she's
so.
like,
Hold on. Time out. As she was.
Just kidding.
As,
Someone from the
wait,
Valentines
hold
episode.
on. This was a serious moment because as she was saying that, my direction was that way, and she's saying it, and she winked. I'm like, wait, that was a secret message, and then she hit him with that, like, damn, Pete.
I dropped the phone on that one. I was like,
Pete needed to get tagged in because he could not stay hard. It's all right, Pete. It happens to most of us if we're tired or you know, or our dogs died, or
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
or you know, I was listening to some Dick Star, you know, whatever the fuck was going on.
All you have to do is look
Hey,
at
big
the
shout
album
out to
cover,
Cuban
Dick
Pete,
Star.
man.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
much all you need.
Fucking- I heard about you. You guys have a red room or so, or safe words or some shit. That's badass.
Where we that is in the Pigz Radio Lounge, and the safe word for everyone in the Pigz Radio Lounge is pickles.
Okay.
Yeah, pickles.
We don't mean to hurt your feelings. So every guest here, moving forward, if they get a little too butthurt, they have to say pickles.
Pickles. Just pickles in the butt.
Ah.
But Tank, thank you for calling in. How's the new album going? Have you sold many copies out of your trunk of your car yet? Are you a rock star? What's going on with that?
I've sold a few, man. I made some gas money, and we're looking on and upward. Yeah, man. So you always want to multiply your shit by the next few digits. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's going, dude. It's going. So dude, Mark, did you see the infomercial?
What infomercial?
I made a Dick Star infomercial.
Oh,
to sell the record.
Of course you did, sweetie. Of course you did. We can't wait to debut this on the show. Stick around, folks. Before we end, we're gonna show you some Dick Star infomercials.
Awesome. I'll send you the link.
Let's do our commercials, and then after commercials, we'll throw in the Dick Star infomercial.
Yeah, so there's one for 53. 53.
No, that shit better be safe.
It says it's Clone a Willy glow in the dark kit. So
Yes.
Just order it, dude. Just order it.
Just order.
No.
I want the one with the balls. I wanted the whole package.
Wait,
you really want to do the balls?
Cock and balls, because there's no
You
stopping.
Is it for you or is it for me?
No, it's
Like,
you
would
use
you
the
want the
balls?
balls?
She don't even want your balls.
The balls would.
No, I like
stop.
his balls. So yeah.
Do you slap?
Yeah.
All right.
They're
so-
nice. I like your balls.
Okay, you got cute balls.
He does have
on
cute
that
balls.
on that note, I'm sure Dick Stall balls are not cute, but thank you for calling in, Tank.
Thanks, man. I love you too.
All right,
All right.
Tank.
All right, bye, guys.
Fucking Tank, goddamn it,
That's the boy right there, Tank, man.
motherfucking Tank.
And you know that guy's done stuff.
Oh yeah, like that.
I don't even want to know, man.
To Pigz
That's how I get
Radio
cussed. Sorry, I sound like a
.com.
herp or some shit.
We got
I don't
a
wanna say
show for
that.
you. So strap on
Pigz Radio will be right back.
and bend over. Pigz Radio. Once you're gone, you won't let go. Pigz Radio. Sit right down and enjoy the show.
Raise your titties in the air. If they're small, we don't care. I've been drinking, so I'm drunk. Your titties be looking plump. Chris Thomas sucking nipples. Love them titties, plain and simple. Shake them titties up and down. Areola's nice and round. Shake them titties up and down. Areola's nice and round. I see those big ass titties bouncing up and down. Got these bitches popping titties out. Areola's nice and round. I don't care if they're fake. I don't care if they're real. Just pull them fucking titties out and let me get a feel. I wake up every morning with some titties in my face. Squeezing breast milk on my Wheaties cause I love the way it tastes. Fat Tony loves big titties and that will never change. Got them yelling out their cup size. I don't need these bitches' names. Shake them titties up and down. Areola's nice and round. Shake them titties up and down. Areola's nice and round.
You think titties with a fudge? 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 You think titties with a fudge?
Shake them titties, shake them titties, shake them titties, shake them titties up and down. Shake them titties, shake them titties, shake them titties. Areola's nice and round. Shake them titties, shake them titties, shake them titties, shake them titties up and down. Shake them titties, shake them titties, shake them titties. Areola's nice and round.
Shake them titties, shake them titties.
Shake them titties up and down. Areola's nice and round.
I don't know. Maybe bouncy titties. Like the
Bouncy for sure, but shaking them. Looks painful. I feel bad for them. Shake them down.
If you got some big ass jugs, then baby girl, show me some love. Like 95, I'm wearing lugs. I'm motor boat you when we hug.
Shake them titties up and down. Areola's nice and round. Shake them titties up and down.
Just hate Badgers blue, pussy blue.
I know there's all kinds of shit happening right now on the fucking Pigz Radio Facebook comments going around talking
Go to
about
Facebook
fucking
Live.
Check out the new 4G phone.
Badger's
Check it
vagina.
HTC Evo and the Sprint Samsung Epic.
The vagina.
Both have flash
Vagina.
so you can stream
Vagina.
radio live
The
anywhere in
blue
the
vagina.
country. So if you're one of those out there having trouble
It's gone
getting your
bad.
hands on one of these new cool special phones,
Yeah, right there.
call Arturo at the Signal Hill Sprint
I need
store.
one of the
He's
4G
at
phones.
562
Now 4Gs.
I should be lagging on this old
That's
3G.
Arturo at 562-225-8443.
Still rocking that edge with the sidekick.
We welcome all new and existing customers.
You know, one day we're gonna stop playing these, but not today.
Carlos
No
Pizza,
way.
family owned
I've been
and
begging you
operated
to.
in
Let's
Downey
switch
since
it up.
1964. That's
You
a
guys
long
gotta
time,
go check
folks.
out Carlos Pizza in
Carlos
Downey.
Pizza,
That place is
where
actually
it?
pretty
Same place
fucking good.
It's always been 13230
So I've heard.
It's really good.
What is
at
it?
Foster.
Like really good.
Not only
Like
do
really
we have
good. Enough
great
to still be
sandwiches,
played.
We got awesome
Yeah.
pasta specials, but besides that, let me
No,
tell you
I looked it
something,
up.
folks.
I looked
We
it
got
up
the
and
best
I was
pizza
like, you know
around.
what?
Wanna know how I know? 'Cause I'm
I
Italian.
wanna try it,
love
but it's
real,
too out of the way to
authentic
go.
Italian pizza. Where you
What
gonna
is
find
it?
that? I'll tell you where.
Pizza.
Carlos.
Pizza.
No
Carlos-
event is
Carlos
too
Pizza
big
in
or
Downey.
too small. We do
In
catering.
Downey?
Commercial
That's what I'm
right now.
talking about. We
Okay.
cook
Can you-
all the
can you
food,
hear
eat
the-
all the food. You're gonna love it. Let me tell you
Can you
something.
hear
We
it?
also got
No, I
delivery.
can't.
You're at home.
All
Watch
this
the couch.
time,
You wanna leave
like,
the
I
couch,
just
give
realized, like,
Carlos
her
a call.
shit's all
We're gonna come
potted
over and
down
bring
and
you some
shit, dude.
pizza
There's a
at
little
562-803-6753.
Can they hear from here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's fine.
Well,
It's
our
just,
pizza's
can you
the
hear
best
it?
pizza
Barely.
in town. We got all
Turn
kinds of
Barely.
sizes from little itty bitty all the way
Oh,
to a party
thank
size
you.
from
Bitty?
5 feet long. Maron, I'm talking about 2 feet long. That's a bigger
'Cause
pizza. You
I
know
do
what I'm
this
saying?
part like that.
562-803-6753.
When we get out of the car all the time.
Carlos
Ooh,
Pizza.
Maron.
When we make a pizza you can't refuse.
What car?
Gotta try some
Every
Carlos
car.
for sure. Down.
Hey
Not for
guys,
that Libby Grow
if
too,
you
man.
want to step
Sometimes
your
it's like-
game up, go to LibbyGrow.com now for your free sample of the best natural sexual
Are they
enhancement
giving out?
product
They still
available.
giving out
Find
free
out why
samples?
millions
I don't
of
know.
men choose Libby Grow.
It's
when
just
they
Libby
want
Grow.
the fun to
Does
last
your dick
and
look like a
last.
crinkle fry
No
from Del
order to
Taco?
place, no club to join.
I want
Just a
it.
free
Oh.
sample. Go to LibbyGrow.com now to get your free sample. Not
Let's
because
go.
you need it.
Your shit
Well,
look like a
well, we gotta
wax.
get it. We gotta get it for the clone because I need to
Does
keep
your
it
shit
like.
look like a noodle from a ramen?
Hello?
Oh,
Did you say them?
Oh,
Yes, this is it. I know we talked about getting you on Pigz Radio, but it's a little surprise you're on now. So if you don't mind saying hi to Mario and the best Jason Statham, could you just say, hey, babies, listen to Pigz Radio and Mario 81.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Listen, babies. Listen to Pigz Radio, Mario 81.
allegedly. I want to say it's him. I'm going to say it's him. It's fucking Jason Statham.
Has to be right.
He's waiting on it.
Fuck, dude. I don't know.
My name is Patty. And
Damn!
Patty Cake Fuzz.
What's our... I was going to super stalker at us yesterday and shit. But, yeah.
Every day.
Welcome
All day, every day.
Pigz Radio.
What's up, my nigga Tank?
We got
A white
nice
nigga Tank.
show for you. So strap on.
Forgot I had that.
Bend over. Pigz Radio.
Oh. See, this is a fucking jam right here. Not that other crap you always play.
Pigz
I'm almost
I
done
was
with this
actually-
bottle of wine.
I was actually starting to like it.
Well, you know what we're going to
I
start
should
with
calm
next.
down.
No, because we got this
Pigz
motherfucker
Radio
going.
episode 272. We were supposed to be talking about dicks, but it's Valentine's Day.
We can still talk
we
about
can still
dicks
talk
on
about dicks.
Valentine's Day.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
let's
I'm
talk about
sorry.
dicks.
Damn,
First
girl.
of all-
Okay, let's talk about dicks.
Just finish this bottle of wine. All I want to do
We
is
talked
talk
about
dicks.
cloning one. What are you talking about?
Okay, so by the way, update,
Let's
guys.
talk about dicks, baby.
Wow.
Let's talk about you and me.
This is what happens when you guys start drinking wine. You guys
know,
get
fool.
synchronized. The
Fool,
vaginas.
Cruella's coming out now.
Are we synced? We're synced already.
Totally.
Your
Mr. Nigga
vaginas.
But we
Yeah.
don't dock, though. We
Same
can't
cycles.
dock and shit.
Same cycles. Same
We
cycles.
cycle.
Yeah, we're cycling.
That's
Tumescence. It's called tumescence. You know that, right?
What?
Dude.
When girls have their same cycle.
It's insane. I hate that shit.
How do you
Everybody
know
at
that?
work,
I read a book once.
we're all on our periods
Well,
at the same
just
time.
Temescent? What do you call it?
So
Tumescence.
how is that even possible? Yeah, we're getting way off the subject, but how is that? How does like
necessarily.
other
It's all-
girls'
it all ties
vaginas
in.
know
Red
to like
blood.
get on the same fucking thing?
It's like, I think it's, what is
Hormonals.
it? Hormones,
It's
yeah.
your hormones, yeah.
So they just like
It's like the
vibe
al-
off each other and like
It's
fuck
like-
up each other's cycle. Dude, literally 5 of us at one point had our periods.
It's the alpha female. That's who you guys like. That's whoever
Whoever
has it. That's the alpha female, like the strongest of the women.
sends a trend.
Everybody else just their shit just like fucking sinks
That's
into her
crazy.
shit. You know, what I mean?
Everybody
it's like
synced into
it's
mine.
Like docking an iPod and shit. You know, you see the little circle and shit. Like all they're like there's like a little sinking like symbol in front of their vaginas and shit, or their ovaries or their uterus. That's like fucking syncing up to everybody else, dude. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude. I mean, it's so crazy how that shit works with women, man. But you know, it is what it is, dude.
Oh, I had a period.
Fuck
I was
it,
like,
though.
fuck that.
Still down though. I don't give a fuck. Period or not.
I was like, why is everybody
So
eating
complicated.
chocolate and breaking out?
Is that still a thing?
Yes.
Okay, I remember
What?
hearing that shit in high school. I don't know.
Eating chocolate and breaking out while on your period. And I hate sweets.
Now, how many times have you ever had your fucking period on Valentine's Day?
Oh, I had that shit happen.
Oh.
Not to me.
You
Not
had
to
your,
me,
wait,
though.
wait, you had your period?
I
happen?
think it's been a while
I think-
because
But for you, I know it's like family events, right?
yes, family events, I'm always on my period. I'm always like, everybody's like, why are you always like sleepy and tired? Like, that's just you. You're just, and I'm like, no, I'm always on my fucking period. My brother's wedding, every like reunion that we have together, like, it never fails. Christmas, like, always on my period. Thanksgiving, period.
Okay, does your cycle
Family events.
Is your cycle
Period.
consistent or does it flip?
Pretty much, yeah.
It doesn't bounce around.
Consistent.
Then tell them not to
So
do
it's
it at
just
the
a-
end of the
like a-
month.
Yeah,
Tell
just
them
tell them when
in the beginning
you
of the
would
month.
tell
No,
them when
you
it's
know
not
what?
a good time to do the event.
No,
you know?
it depends. Like times of stress
Right.
that it'll like skip, and I'll be like, oh shit, I would get scared, but then
Right.
I'd get it. It's funny how we're talking about my period,
Well,
but like it happens like every family
it's all about
event.
Valentine's.
Yeah,
So
bloody
hot.
bloody Valentine.
My bloody Valentine.
Not this year. No, I haven't been.
bloody
I actually
Valentine.
haven't been on my period.
Ever
on
on
Valentine's
Valentine's
Day.
Yeah, because that's the beginning part of the month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Oh.
it's
So you get in the later
midway.
part. You get in the later part of the month.
Yeah.
Now, Corella Delight, though, I'm sure you
He
probably
knows what-
fucked someone on Valentine's Day on their period.
That's disgusting.
I know
who
you.
fucks on their period? Women, y'all disgusting.
I know you.
Dude, that's when women
No.
get the most horniest, though, dude. It's so awesome.
No,
It's so
I
fucking
think
awesome.
I think it takes a certain type of girl
Oh, yeah.
that allows you to do that because once again we talked about the whole.
Sucia?
No, but it's disgusting.
No, we talked about
It's
like
just
the whole.
flow. It's like that's your own personal time.
Right,
where
exactly.
you
We
just
talked about
gotta-
this with the poop. The you only pooping by yourself because it's a personal time, and it has to be someone that's comfortable enough with you, right?
to poop together. Like
No,
That's weird.
To
I
let
had a
you.
chick in the bathroom when I had to poop, and I didn't want her in there, but she insisted.
You got a Blumpkin?
And fucking says, no. She just wanted to be in the bathroom while I was in there.
Why?
That would have been crazy as fuck, though. That would have been one for the trophy case, dude. Fucking a Blumpkin. But no, it was never that. But yeah, the having sex while a woman's on her period, I've more than done that. You know what I mean? So it's never stopped me. I mean,
likes
that
it.
is
He
disgusting.
likes his steak raw.
If she's not okay with it, like I'll, listen. Sometimes it's like if I want to have sex and it's like, and she's on her period, and I'll
That's like head week.
I'll
Fuck
kind
that
of
shit.
push.
That's like what?
That's head week. That's blowjob week.
Oh, shit.
Well,
That's it.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, I've had that for sure. But, it's like if I want to have sex and if I don't care and she doesn't care, then let's go. And even if she cares, but then I'm like, no, baby, come on.
Just lay a towel down.
You're like, what's up? What's up? And yeah, you put that towel down, you know what I mean? You don't even have to put the towel down. Put her doggy style, nigga, just fucking go at it, fool. That shit don't drip. It'll drip to the side of the leg, It's not a problem.
By the
That's
way, anyone
disgusting.
out there who's had a fucking period emergency on
So obviously.
on Valentine's, call in at 909-475-7449.
I can't imagine it because it's so painful.
Why not the
like-
shower? Shower is probably the best place to do it.
No, because the water and the female, like, lubricant, how they get wet and shit, and that regular water gets in there, it kind of dilutes the vaginal fluid and
just
shit, so
push-
it rubs them
Then it
wrong.
hurts,
It
yeah.
hurts, yeah.
Dude, since when are you a fucking pussy scientist and shit?
Come on, man. Come on.
He's delight.
I delight the ladies, nigga. You know what's up.
By the way, Corella Delight's his drag name because now he's into drag.
Who's into drag?
No.
Cruella Delight. That's your drag name.
That's my
his drag
drag
name.
name. That's my drag name, Cruella Delight. Yeah, like I'm not mystery nigga
I
anymore.
love
Now Cruella
it.
Delight.
Cruella Delight.
I like it too. I actually kind of like it. It's unique to me.
Yeah, it has less calories.
I think I was
Very
watching
less,
that
yeah,
episode. Is that when they gave him a drag name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was watching that one.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So shout out to all the drags. I forgot their names.
And RuPaul's playing.
Anastasia Kinski or whatever the fuck.
It was
Stasia,
Stasia, Angel Dust,
Angel
and
Dust.
Indica Sativa.
Are you sure it's Angel
Indica
Dust?
Sativa
I love it. She's a
was the one that
hybrid,
gave me
huh?
the name. Yeah.
So update on that, by the way. Stasia actually just came down to
8.
Wait, what?
Oh no, what? I'm sorry.
On a scale of 10, she's down to an 8.
She came out, or she came out to
Her family.
I'm sorry.
Her family?
No.
Let
What
him
the fuck?
finish. She's
But
trying
he's
to
taking
tell
forever.
you.
I
He's
know.
taking forever
Look,
to say.
Dude,
He's
he
on
does
his
this shit
period.
all the
The
time with everyone.
anticipation.
I'm
Okay,
hanging
go.
pins
build
and
up.
needles.
Hold on, wait.
Whoa.
He came out
He's
to.
emotional.
So they had a whole fucking show, drag show with Angel Dust. We went out there, we recorded the whole fucking thing.
fun,
Pigz Radio is in attendance. And let me
Right.
tell you, while Stasia was performing, it was the grandest thing ever. It was really weird. She had like this princess
How
I don't know.
awesome. Yeah.
princess fucking dress on, and then
Right.
at the very end, she fucking eats shit.
Oh, wait.
That's awesome.
But
You know what? And
but,
she got
but,
back up
But
and she, like,
did.
slayed
She
it.
Like a
fucking rocked
fucking-
fucking
Yes.
hard.
Like a-
She came back. She fucking laughed it off and fucking finished the performance, and it was a fucking good show. Angel Dust though, that fucking bitch.
That batch. You gotta say it right.
Yeah.
That batch.
Batch.
Yes.
Yes, batch. Yes. Yes.
Hey, the light's coming out. See,
I'm telling you, listen, we're
Get
gonna
it,
go
crew?
to 3 for. I'm gonna take like 3
Hey,
niggas on right now.
get
3
it.
philosophers from Obagong, dude.
Get
I'm
it,
going
crew.
at it.
Get
Go
it,
on,
crew,
girl.
crew.
I'm gonna pop this shit with my booty cheeks right now, dude. Come on, man.
Angel Dust came out there with 2 backup fucking dancers, and there
No.
was a production that he laid out.
That's what I'm talking
And-
about. Some
and-
value, some
and-
fucking value.
Isn't it? Aren't
Was
they
it good?
she's during drag?
Yeah, they're allegedly some
She's-
tape
yeah,
up
she-
or yeah.
No,
All right,
no.
but
she
how
the one
was
that
it?
didn't tape.
You said production, but
Oh no, she did.
It was cool, man. It was
dope as fuck.
it to see like all the lights they actually kind of put into this and like in the
time and
routines.
effort.
Yeah, dude, it's an entertaining show.
It's a show for sure.
For sure.
So it's RuPaul competition right now. So every Thursday night, it's like sports. They have like fantasy, like RuPaul drag. So everybody, Hamburger Marys are.
Really?
Well, it's a lot of that. It's all there in West Hollywood. But it was kind of funny after talking to them when they came through. Apparently, that RuPaul kind of helped spring a lot of them from being afraid of it or whatever.
In the closet.
Y'all better work.
Take it down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, that does, that's what trips me out. It's like, it doesn't hurt anybody, it's fun, it's entertaining, it's showmanship.
Yeah.
Maybe not showmanship, womanship.
Well, yeah, but
it's fun, dude. I mean, it's like, who the fuck would hate on that shit? You're a fucking asshole if you do,
Yeah, back in your times, there was no female actors, and there were only guys having to play the female role.
And that was drag. That was the inception of drag. Yeah, back with fucking Kabuki and all that shit. Fuck yeah, nigga, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, like in Shakespeare times and shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen, me and Willie Shakes, we used to fucking kick it all the time.
But not only did you shake,
and Willie.
That's
not
right.
only did you shake, you cross swords.
No, that didn't happen.
No.
Yeah, you see, you took it too far, dude. We were on a good
You were
roll.
ahead, Pete, and then
fucking straight fucking laid a motherfucking egg, nigga. But it's all right.
All right. Well, obviously, Corilla Delight,
Yes, sir.
you've been on this planet for
sometime. Yeah.
You grazed throughout the lands, and throughout your many
Yeah.
years in travels. I mean, as far as like Valentine's days, has there been like really letdowns, or have there been like all successes?
No, they've all been, it's a roller coaster ride when it comes to fucking romance, when it comes to Valentine's specifically, because that time of year is not easy. It's not easy because, there's the tie-in with the whole romance thing, the gift thing. It's like fucking, I look at it as more like Christmas, but even more pressure, because if you get that one, listen, Christmas you could get wrong. But you get Valentine's wrong?
Really?
You yeah,
no.
bro.
Wait,
yeah,
I beg
bro.
to differ.
Really?
I work Valentine's Day. I'm not big on Valentine's Day. Like, you should be able to show your partner that you love them, not just on Valentine's
long.
Day.
No, I get that.
So it's like the
get
fact that you have to feel like pressure to buy someone a gift on that day. I feel like that person shouldn't even be a part of, because they should value anything that you do outside of that day.
I feel the same way about Christmas. We buy ourselves each other's shit all year.
No, I feel like Christmas.
Wait.
I
Christmas
feel like
gotta be right.
Christmas and anniversary are like and maybe a birthday, but Christmas, anniversary, big deal.
Right.
Valentine's Day, if they, you should be able to show your partner you love them all year round.
So you're saying you personally would be okay if Pete fucking walked in on the 14th, no card, no roses, doesn't even tell you how,
Hey, babe.
Yeah, just nothing.
Yeah,
Just
I
a
work
day.
that day. He works that day. I went to go buy lobster tails to cook for dinner just so that we can just celebrate the day. But like, no, Valentine's Day.
No, see,
but there's a dinner.
See, there's already that already changes the dynamic. It's not like if you just rolled up with fucking Taco Bell. What's up, nigga? Here's your beef burrito.
It's just little I mean, it was.
Have at it.
I
No,
went
you
to go
showed
buy-
up with fucking lobster tails.
Yeah,
So that shows that there's some significance.
It's
to
a little
that date.
significant. It's just the fact that it's Valentine's Day, so like
Right.
we're just.
So
gonna
you would
celebrate
care.
it. No.
Well, she made like shrimp tacos yesterday, so
And
it
she
was,
Would you shower?
I cook.
You
so
shower
I
on
happen
Valentine's?
Huh?
Do you shower on Valentine's?
every day.
Why wouldn't I shower?
I'm just saying, like,
if I shower
if
the
you
day
can miss
that
a
happens
day-
to fall on Valentine's Day, then
Yeah, if you miss, is it okay? Nah, nigga. that's
Definitely
the
not a
one day.
miss day, is what he's trying to say.
That's the day that he has to shave the fucking, not only his face, but his
The
fucking
gooch.
chunk
Save the
and his
gooch.
cooch, or the devil's runway, or whatever the fuck it's called.
I'm not big on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I guess
I
it depends.
know.
Everybody's
I think
a
everyone's
little different.
different.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
I mean, it'll be nice, but
Right.
because I think last year you bought me flowers and dinner to work. You
Yeah.
delivered it.
She worked. She worked.
Now,
So
let me
work.
ask you. So you're saying every day should be the same, right? Now, did he do it any other day besides Valentine's?
I have.
What other day did you bring
Oh,
your
that's
flowers?
true.
One I did.
Oh, no. See,
Other than
no,
like,
no.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, apologies don't count, obviously. We know this.
What
Nigga,
about the
we
just
know
because?
this. Right.
Just because? No, but she has. She has done with me.
Because for her, it's like every day should be, your love should be celebrated.
Well, she
you,
tells me-
nigga.
I celebrate you every day, babe, and you know that.
Well, for one, like now I know.
And you?
Yeah, no, I know. But most of the time, like she does it out of the blue. It throws me off. Like
Throws
the
what
other-
off?
when they're like, hey, there's someone here bringing you food. I'm like, I didn't order food.
Oh yeah, I'll order him food to work on random days, like his favorite food. Like
you're a bitch. No, I mean, like, listen, it's amazing for her to do that, but that you haven't done the same. You haven't reciprocated.
I've done sushi, but I can't remember what day that was.
Valentine's Day last year.
Was it the sushi? Oh yeah, it was sushi and
Quick to answer that, by the way. That was shots are being fired.
Like fool.
Well, it's hard. It's hard now since we food prep. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
But on the 14th, somebody's food prepping a lobster tail, though. There's a difference.
By the way, it went from 2 minutes ago from, like, no, I don't care. Like,
it's like what ifs.
No.
Actually, so
remember what we had last year? Shrimps. Remember I cooked it?
Skewered them.
No.
You know how hard it is to peel those son of a
thought,
bitches?
Fucking lying ass. That day's like the fucking
Olympic
opening.
It isn't. The reason why I bought lobster tail was because it was
on sale? Get the fuck out of here.
It really was. It
the
was.
Fuck out of
I swear to God. I was at Ralph's and I was buying food.
Did you say you bought some?
And it was
no.
It was 2 for
Nigga,
1.
that shit's expensive as fuck.
It was 2 for 1. So I was like, okay, I'll buy one and get the other one free. And I was like, you know what? Instead of cooking it tomorrow or tonight for dinner, I'll just cook it on Valentine's Day because it happens to be Valentine's Day. But I didn't go out and was like, oh, Valentine's Day dinner. Like, I get home at midnight from going to the gym. And I'm going to the gym.
Okay.
I don't know.
But I think she still planned that from the last Valentine's Day. I don't care what she says. That shit started planning from last year.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my Valentine's Day.
She was double couponing. Just make sure she got the fucking best fucking deal.
It apparently was a bargain. She got 2 tails, not 1.
I got 2 for 1.
Okay, now, just out of curiosity, because I'm sure there's a bunch of dudes out there who's fucked up Valentine's. Has Pete ever fucked up Valentine's?
What did we do? One time he was so drunk the night before Valentine's Day, he ordered like heart-shaped balloons, and he blew them all up while being drunk with his friend, and like threw them all over the living room. And then when I thought there was like a ghost or something in my room because they see the balloon just floating and it's dark, and I'm like, my dog's barking at it, and I'm like, Ruben, get in here! And then he turned on the light. He's like, you ruined it, all drunk. And I'm like, what's going on? And I go outside and his friends all like, blowing up balloons. And he's like, I was trying to be romantic. And I'm like, blowing up balloons at like in the middle of the night.
Drunk.
Yeah. If I did it any other time, she would have seen me do it. So why not when she's asleep?
The effort was there, Pete.
Yeah, there was an effort.
Yeah.
I mean, there was an effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was just balloons. I mean,
stupid of you to fucking try to hide it while being drunk.
Yeah, it was poor planning on that part, but for the most part.
And then we had like breakfast or something before we've worked all of our Valentine's Day together. So I cooked breakfast one Valentine's Day, like full on breakfast, and we had breakfast and then took him to work and had to go to work. But
like I was telling her too about birthdays, I've never really celebrated them because
birthdays.
The majority of the time I work through my birthdays, so.
No, I feel like birthdays and anniversaries should be celebrated. Important. Yeah, but that's it. At least that's how it is for me. Birthdays, I go big. I invited all his friends for his birthday. His family showed up, and then Christmas, our anniversary. I went all out for our anniversary.
Okay, let me ask him something. Don't answer. When's your anniversary?
You threw me off. 1/17.
Ooh.
You right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I was just
Wait, why did you have to think for a second?
Because I think of the year. I get confused with the year. Like 17 or 15 or 15/17.
Yeah, so
it's just it
1/15/17.
No, other way.
1/17/15.
Yeah.
So he's come through though on the anniversaries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hasn't fucked it up.
No.
Well,
I'm sorry. How many anniversaries at this point have you guys had?
2.
3.
That's it.
No, because you don't count the day we were together.
This is our 3rd year, babe.
Yeah, you count the years together.
Yeah,
well,
right.
yeah.
The first year. This is our 3rd year.
Yeah,
we moved in, so 3 years.
By the way,
but yeah, you guys have been 3 years together. But yeah, you're right. You've only an anniversary is the first year, and then everything subsequent to that, kind of like a birthday.
So if it's
you don't
15,
count 0, day
no,
0.
It's been 3 years.
If it's 15,
3
years.
2 anniversaries in 3 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is 3 years.
How long was it before you started
sorry.
beating him into the relationship?
I think before we even made it official.
Oh shit! Is that
yeah? Because we started off just having sex.
Okay.
So I think even before then,
so he was your piece.
We've had that like chemistry before, and we've connected emotionally through the physicalness.
How'd you guys meet?
He was my manager.
Nah,
was he really?
It was. I was a manager at the time.
You're not supposed to be hooking up with the employees.
Hold up.
I was trying to get that promotion, and then
there it is. There it is.
Not even.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who's older? Who's older? You are.
I am.
Yeah.
By
he's
how
7.
long? How many years?
7.
6, 7 years.
7 years older than you.
All right. So
yeah,
the
that
reason
shit happens for sure, dude. I was fucking all my fucking.
No. Let me take it back.
I had just turned 18.
Damn.
So let me take it back. Let me take it back.
Nigga,
All right.
You're almost statutory.
So at the time,
I was like a month in.
At the time, I was in a relationship, and like I wasn't like when I'm in a relationship, I don't really try to look out and see if the grass is greener on the other side. But someone mentioned it. Hey, this girl, the way she looks at you, dude, you should fucking make a move. And
So you're already in a relationship, and so.
Yeah, I was in a relationship.
So you a fucking hoe, Pete.
It was a rocky relationship. And
how long were you with that person for before you started to stray?
10 years.
Before you strayed.
Off and on 5-6 years.
Damn, that was a stretch, nigga.
Yeah, and I went single for 5-6 years before I hooked up again. You know?
For real?
Yeah.
5-6 years before you hooked up with me?
Yeah, it wasn't like.
Wait, I thought you were with
No,
the.
I wasn't.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Started,
fucking Pete can't do fucking basic math.
All right, it was a few years. It was like 3-4 years before we actually.
So you're like playing the field or some shit?
No, not even, because I didn't show her any interest. I didn't show.
No,
her.
I mean playing the field. In other words, you were just like talking.
You couldn't. She was 17,
you were with other
Pete.
Chicks in the years that you were single.
Right.
So you weren't in a relationship when you met her. You were out of a relationship at that point, like years down the road, and then so
like a year, a few months after that.
He didn't want anything serious.
I didn't want.
And I was still like, but I love him, and I was like 18.
No,
19.
okay. Hold on. So. Tell us your side again.
All right, so I was in a relationship, and then it wasn't working out. I tried, I tried really hard to make that relationship work.
I'm the love doctor.
And it was a call.
I love music, nigga.
All right, during this time, like I had told her, hey, I was manager there, so I told her any issues you have. Like I told most of my associates, like if you have any issues, call me. I'll walk you through it. So 2 in the morning, 2-3 in the morning, she calls me up.
Huh?
She calls me up, and I didn't answer. We were asleep.
I'm sorry. Where'd you guys work at?
No, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It kind
No,
of
we're
does.
not gonna put it.
Home retail.
Okay.
Like a home improvement, but we're not gonna say
at 2 in the
where.
morning, you're calling him, so I was just
Yeah,
kind
I
of
was probably like drunk. Like,
No, that's exactly what happened.
Oh, so you gave out your numbers to everybody, but
as a manager, like, hey.
Yeah, as a manager, and I had even that.
Call me if there's an emergency, baby.
Let me know. Obviously, she's new, so I told you, anytime. And I was with my girlfriend at the time, so she woke, I guess, in the middle, and she's like, "Who the fuck is this?" And
Who's this bitch?
I go,
Mr. Cute Pete.
I go, she's a new girl. Like I told her if she needed anything, she's probably drunk and called me accidentally. So right then and there, in front of her, I called her, and she goes, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I was drunk, and I called you." And
then that's when you fell in love.
No, it caused more problems and made my relationship at the time.
Damn,
I'm sorry.
Whole fucking record,
I'm
dude.
sorry.
No, it was falling apart regardless. It was
I'm sorry I broke it up.
Yeah.
This
It's like
fabulous
a nail
relationship.
fell off the wall and shit, but it was
was
already falling apart.
Right.
This one came in with a wrecking ball and fucking shattered it.
It was
Best
the
believe
straw.
I did.
It was the straw that broke the camel's back kind of deal, and that was it.
Was she hot?
Shut the fuck up.
Are you?
I'm looking at her.
I mean, I told her like every.
I've never seen her. Like, I'm not a hater. Like, if I would have seen her, I would have been like, yeah, she was cute, or like, no, or. But I've never seen her, so I don't know.
Oh shit! You kept that a secret all this whole time?
Yeah, he never. You know what? He's never really brought like her physical appearance up, so I don't like.
Got it.
He doesn't talk about her like
So
that. So I
you
wouldn't
wouldn't mind.
know.
You wouldn't mind if we look her up right now on Facebook, right?
God, what the fuck you gonna stir that shit up for, dude? You're a dick.
We're snapping her neck right now, bro.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Nah, let's not do this.
No, let's not do that.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get fucked.
All right, so
later tonight, not fucked up.
Why are you hating, dude? You always do that shit.
I'm like Charlemagne and shit.
But I'm sure he's pretty. I'm sure she was hot.
So
I wouldn't doubt it.
After the whole breakup kind of
no.
deal, and I said she no longer worked there, and I said, well, you know what, fuck it, let's try it. What else do I got to lose? So
no, okay. So we got your side of it. So your side of it is what happened when obviously you guys were working together. So when did it turn for you from looking at him as your manager to?
Well, I was
your love
young,
interest?
and honestly, I was pretty like wilding. So
And
I was
so
drinking.
you were
I was
18.
going out.
You
I
were
was
just
18,
turned
and I had a fake
18.
ID, so I was drinking a lot. Like,
Right.
you know, at nighttime, hanging out with like
Were you
older.
in a relationship
older
at the
crowd.
time, or
no,
you were single?
Ruben's like my first relationship.
Your
My
real
first like I had hookups and I had like guy friends I would hang out with, but
Right.
I had
So
a
she
fake
says.
ID of my friend, and we would go out, and I was like 18, like in a 21 and over like bar and club,
Right.
so I experienced all of that young. So I would, you know, be drunk, and I was driving, and I used to pull up at his
Fuck.
house, like at, you know,
all kind of reckless.
all kind of reckless young. Yeah, I did that already, and I would pull up like all the time drunk, like, hey, come out. Like we hooked up once, and ever since I was like, and he was like, what? Okay.
By the way, if you ever hooked up with Mrs. Cuban, if you call it at 909-475-7449.
No, it wasn't like that. I can count. I know, like,
Okay.
you know.
All right,
But-
so
Count.
so at some point it kind of turns for you where you're like seeing him romantically, and you knew he was in a relationship at the time.
I knew there was a person that he would tell me like, hey, like I'm dealing with this, or like, but he would never say he was in a relationship. He'd tell me like, there's a person,
Deny,
and you know,
deny,
it's not.
deny.
He wouldn't say like I'm in a relationship, but he would tell me like I don't want to be in one
When did you?
because of whatever.
Right.
But he did tell me like I don't want to be in a relationship, and I was still like, why? And
When
still
did you
wanted-
first profess your infatuation with him? I'm not gonna say love because it probably wasn't, but when did you first, or did you get a sense of I'm gonna try to get with this
I don't know
guy?
where you're going with that, if you're looking for an exact date or not, but
I was thinking what was in her
It
head.
wasn't
we
November.
were already like.
Remember. The
I feel
5th of
like we
November.
were already established emotionally to where I was kind of like, hey, like
You guys will walk the aisles together, or walk like in your job.
Oh, at work?
Yeah,
No,
We never did
this
that.
happened after work. I
Oh, it was
had
after
left
work.
the job. I had left
But
the
you still
job.
held on to the number.
Yeah, and I was still hitting him up.
Persistent.
So
That's
I
good.
left
That's
the-
good.
I
Yeah, it
left
wasn't
the
until
job.
after work that we actually.
Yeah, it wasn't until years later. I would say like 3 years later.
And it was 3 years
We
later.
were hooking up for like 3 years.
Okay.
And I was going to college,
But
and I was still like meeting boys and hanging out and dating and going out. But
She
this
would-
guy would be the person that like at the end of the night I'd be like, are you home?
So she told me one time like I left a date for you, and I was like, what are you talking about? That guy was so fucking boring. I go no, I'd rather be with you. So I fucking left.
Probably, yeah. I was probably like, okay, good night.
And I was like, oh shit. And I was
So
like,
Pete got.
What was your take on that?
Pete got super excited, obviously,
obviously,
for being
yeah.
Plan B. Like you're
Well,
you're the security
not-
blanket.
You weren't
yes.
like, come through, baby. What's
Nah,
up?
it wasn't- it wasn't a
he
brutal
didn't, he
thing.
didn't want me like emotionally, so I'd go seek the emotion side
No,
of it.
don't get
and
me
then at
wrong.
the end of the day, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go
Don't
to
get
this
me
guy's
wrong. Like
house.
I did the whole single life, and I was, before dusk.
I like how
you know?
we're a topic of conversation.
Dawn, you gotta be.
You guys
before
are a
the sun
power
breaks.
couple.
And there was one time where we hooked up, and then she was like, "Oh, you gotta go," and I go, "All right, I know the drill, kind of deal." It was already late. I'm going home, but
Went to the
fuck
bathroom,
out of my house.
Went to the bathroom, washed your dick, and then let's go, nigga. Let's
yeah,
bounce.
and I went home.
See, but if you would have had the underdog under wipes, you wouldn't have to,
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
fraction of the time.
Yeah, you could have just
By the way,
fucking wiped
those
right there
are
at the-
great
out the side
gifts
of the
for
bed.
fucking
Yeah, yeah.
Valentine's Day. I mean, we never even got to that portion of the show, but go buy everyone some sexy shit. Who gives a fuck if it's just your friend? You should be doing a lot of fucking that day.
Yeah. It's like that's what Valentine's is all about, man. It's like
No,
fucking,
it's not.
fucking and sucking. you
Hell
know?
yeah, you drop all this
Yeah,
fucking
it
money. You don't think fucking dudes want to get their fucking dick shit going?
Yes, they
Hey,
do.
well, listen. What about you? I mean, what's your
Yeah,
fucking?
what are you doing Valentine's Day? Drink on that.
What's your budget?
I am.
Not what's your budget, but what are you doing? What's your
there?
plan?
There is a stay home, cook home dinner.
Nice.
We are doing the lobster stuff.
Okay. See, I told you.
Well, see, but we're big seafood people.
Seafood, okay.
Yeah. So that shit. I mean, I've done, growing up with all the fucking other dates and shit. I mean, I've done the whole set shit up, go other fucking places, and that shit's a fucking nightmare, dude. Fucking everything's over fucking price. Like they capitalize on that shit fucking hard.
$10 single rose.
Got to support the
$20.
Valentine's scene, fool.
Yeah, dude. I mean, people, you get sucked up into that shit. I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, I'm with her. Like, fuck, dude. Shouldn't be one special day where that shit tastes.
Yeah, there's
should
times
be-
where I'm like dinner date ? And then we go splurge on dinner, and like that's our date. Like
Yeah,
it doesn't
totally.
have to be Valentine's Day. But it's nice to just celebrate and be with the Valentine's feel, where you do cook dinner and then spend it with your significant other. And
Right.
I enjoy just like even watching like our favorite episode and like having a beer and like that's sufficient.
See, that's cool. I think most fucking bitches nowadays want the whole 10 yards glam, but
No.
I don't know. But you don't.
No.
You got friends?
Oh, what happened? We started the anniversary.
The whole anniversary thing?
Yeah, I think that's where it went. Oh well.
What anniversary?
I was trying to figure out how did it even get back to like what we were talking about.
Because you guys are fucking freaks, and this whole show is about fucking dildos and fucking
it's
you
about
guys.
Valentine's, and you're a fucking couple, so we're gonna ask you guys a couple questions.
I think I knew he was the one the first time we had sex.
Wait, what?
And it wasn't even romantic.
Really?
Yeah.
It was romantic.
It was like at the beach.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, sand up the ass.
Now,
and all
hold on.
And
Pause that.
I told him
You
my
don't-
theory on that night too.
What's your theory?
Well, the only way to fuck it in the beach is it's one particular style that you would have to fuck at the beach, and it's doggy style.
Yeah.
You keep the junk out of the sand.
Yeah.
The sand out of the junk.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with?
The day we went to the beach. Well, we
They
went
fucked doggy style on their
So
first
you think because you
tryout.
fucked doggy style that was the
Yeah.
thought of her of you being the one?
No, that's when she fell in love when she
we-
was on all fours
was-
and he penetrated and then
and I
love
was
blossomed.
like, and I was like, this is new. Like I was 18. I didn't really have, like.
You fucked doggy style though, right?
Yeah.
No, I think it was like the boldness of me saying, "Fuck it, let's do it right now, right here, right then." And
How'd you say it? Reenactment. Put on some sea breeze music.
We're about to make a scene. Put the red lights on.
Damn.
Ready, babe?
And I remember her saying that there's a guy watching, and I said, "Fuck him, let him watch."
There's a guy there.
I said, "Fuck him, let him watch," and then we kept going.
Yeah, and he watched. He probably did watch, huh?
Yeah, he probably whipped it. He was just jerking off in the corner, cigarette butt.
Yeah, I had Valentine's once in the back of a van and shit. So yeah, I get that.
You just do it, yeah.
Yeah, you just go.
Were you being kidnapped or were you driving the
No,
van?
he got
candy.
the rapist van. Yeah, they had a big ass window and shit. There was a dude standing outside, and I was like
Fucking
fucking
candy.
this broad, eh?
He got candy after.
Yeah. Yeah, I gave her a fucking lollipop after I fucking dropped her off.
Oh, that sounds dirty.
Yes.
Badger said gay.
What's gay, Badger? Call in at 909-475-74.
Oh, listen, none of this compares to Badger's fucking getting fucking ass rammed and shit like 50,000 times. You know,
I love how when she was here with the person, you guys were
Badger?
like,
Mr. Badger.
No, she was like, no, not Mr. Badger. She was quick to be like, I loved it. And he was like,
whatever.
no, yes. And she was like, what are you talking about?
That was Mr. Badger.
I loved it.
According to me, that's Mr. Badger.
According to you. That's probably why she hasn't called in. Badger, call in at
She's getting
909-475-7449. Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Getting it in.
So anyway, make sure you go out. You don't do anything fucking stupid. Don't be like Pete and I don't know.
I'm
like,
actually mad at Badger. She's so hot. I was like so mad she's not here today.
I tried getting her out here. Tried.
Yeah.
Don't be like Pete and what?
What?
No, you just said right now. Don't be like Pete and then.
I don't know. You fuck shit up and like don't do things drunk and make executive decisions for Valentine's Day while being drunk.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Or do it. I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
And if if you got side hoes, just don't get caught, right? I mean,
That's up for sure, dude.
Now, like,
that's
it's
hard
for
to handle.
like for Valentine's Day for side hoes. I mean, is
No,
that is that
it's
is
either
that
the
is that
13th
you get
or
a
the
t-shirt.
15th.
Okay.
I'll
So
tell
it's the
you
day
straight.
before or
For
the day
personal
after?
experience, it's either the 13th or the 15th, never the 14th. nigga.
Damn.
There's the primary is on the
Get
14th.
y'all side hoes in.
So you get in early, you go, oh no, baby, I gotta fucking go do
Well,
this, I gotta go do that.
No, but there's
On that
parties.
day.
There's parties for the singles on the 14th. Like if you go into any bar in downtown, they're partying by themselves.
Really?
Yeah.
Dope, I'll be there.
All right.
What?
What?
Anyway, so like we were saying, so again, for the side pieces, it's the 13th or the 15th.
We'll go support you.
All right.
Almost,
fucking-
babe.
I guess there's fucking all the clubs popping off on the fucking 14th. So go
14th.
do that if you're a fucking single, like probably like Greg, because Greg was always a weirdo and he looked like he touched himself all the time.
To
We-
Jen's pictures.
We never got our fucking our photos.
What's
ever
wrong with
from him.
touching yourself?
There's nothing wrong with him, but he does it creepily, like real creepy.
Very creepy.
Well, we had
You know
to
that song, that creepy song? Creepier than that.
super creep. So yeah, so make sure you're cooking all your dinners and washing your dicks before and probably after. Just be polite, guys.
Wash the lobster. Make sure it turns red, right? Make sure, because if it doesn't turn red, it's not fully cooked, nigga. So make sure it turns red.
Thank you.
I don't
There
want
you
anybody
go.
to get
You-
food poisoning
you
on
get-
Valentine's and then fucking have
You
they're,
just
like,
got
shitting
a
on
free
each
tip,
other.
guys. A free cooking tip.
How do I cook it though?
Ooh, how do you cook
It
it?
depends. You could
just
cook it
boil
with
it.
steam. No, you never fucking boil a lobster, dude.
I
I mean,
know.
you can, but you like take out so much of the flavor, dude. So you either steam it or you cook it in butter.
In butter.
Those two are the best. If you boil it, you're white.
Stupid Pete, trying to act white and shit.
Yeah.
All right, well, on that note, thank you for fucking checking out Pigz. Go to PigzRadio.com, and we got some awesome upcoming guests. We are gearing up for our 300th episode. We've been doing this shit a fucking long time. The show's getting better. There's less fuck-ups.
I'm so tired, dude.
You
I'm waiting for my pension already.
You haven't even been here for that many shows. But
yes, I have, asshole. If you really stop and think about it, I have.
I'm going to go back through every
and
single
I'm
one.
a guest. I'm just a guest here anyway. I'm not even like I'm not even part of this shit. I'm never in any of the flyers anyway, so there.
We have our upcoming Pigz Radio Pigtastrophe happening out of Mal's, so that's going to be exciting.
It's going to be awesome.
And Facebook Live, we're still fucking doing that shit, so yeah. On that note, Pigz out.
Yeah, fuck you, Badger.
Bye.
Fuck Underdog. I love you, though, nigga. You know what's up. You my boy. Don't catch something on fucking Valentine's, nigga.
On that lobster.
Fuck you too, Ronnie. Miss you, bitch.
Initiating shutdown sequence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you, I'm out.
This show may cause birth defects and/or cancer. Void where prohibited in the Southern Red States. Official sponsor of the Special Olympics. Not really. 2% financing available for nothing. See your official Toyota dealer for recall as penalty for not buying American. This show may cause massive amounts of marijuana consumption. This show has been a joint venture of cockballs and ass. Free salad tossing available upon request. Visit RobertReese.com. Sexual relations among cousins is not incest.
Thank you.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.